Hey, good evening. Hi, this is Jan from New York City, and my channel name is Jan from New York City Saves Money. And that's precisely what we're going to talk about on this nighttime version of me. You could always watch the video version of me Monday through Friday, every single morning at 5 a.m. I upload Eastern Time. Hope everybody's doing well. This is a good time to take an opportunity to wind down from probably a very busy day of yours. And I hope that everyone did have a nice day. And I anticipate that you will all have a nice evening. I can't even believe that it's already Thursday night, the last night of my nighttime version of me. Oh, well, things go fast, but that's the way the cookie crumbles and that's the way the time goes. We're going to talk today about how all of us at some point, this is my opinion, and I really believe the vast majority of us have been victim of this or guilty of this or mindlessly have done this. And it can be a huge, incredible money waster if you add it up in an accumulative time period. Let's say, for example, in a year, if you add this up, how many folks go shopping just because it's a certain day of the week out of habit, out of sheer habit? Now, don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with getting dressed, taking a walk. You want to walk around the mall? Great. You want to window shop at the mall? Great. Or even if you need to and want to shop, that's great too. And if you have the means to shop all you want, as they used to say in the 80s, shop till you drop. Remember that? But there's nothing wrong with that. Everything within its limit. But what I'm talking about are situations, I'll give you an extreme example. My best friend, unfortunately, she's no longer with us. I really, really wish she was, but she was really borderline hoarding. And that's like a situation that's really, really tough. So my friend's situation was on a grandiose scale. So one day I went to visit her, which I used to do in a fairly often manner, because we lived in the same county in New York and used to take a ride out there, or she'd come by me, or I'd go by her, back and forth with best friends, like sisters. So one day, I noticed things were like really starting to get out of hand as far as like when you walked into her unit. The day that I had to like practically trip over stuff, little hills and moguls, to get, let's say, from her dining room, hallway over to her living room to sit down and chill out and all this and that. So I said to her, I says, "You moving or something? You trying to hide a secret here?" It looked like she was ready to unpack her stuff or make some sort of renovation change. When you pull all your stuff out and everything. Oh, no, no, this is just my stuff. Her stuff. Okay. She said she's going shopping on Tuesday. I said, "Oh, okay. What do you have to get on Tuesday?" "Well, I'm going shopping on Tuesday. I want to go shopping on Tuesday." I said, "All right. Why are you going shopping on Tuesday?" We had that kind of friendship where, we just, it didn't matter. We could be very blunt. So I said, "So why are you going shopping on Tuesday?" And she would go, "Well, because it's Tuesday." "What's Tuesday? A magical day? A free for all for her shop?" I said, "But I mean, well, what are you buying specifically?" "Oh, I don't know." "All right, you don't know what you're buying, but you're going shopping on Tuesday. Okay. For me, it registered like this does not make sense. So now let's reel it in and bring this back to not a person that like had kind of like a serious borderline problem there, but let's reel this into folks that do not have that issue. But we mindlessly, like, for example, let's say your shopping quote end of quote day is Saturday. Don't get me wrong, people are on like certain schedules, with the work week, and maybe only certain days of the week is permissible or has time to go shopping. I get that. Okay. But can you skip a week? Did you check your inventory? This is where I think, in my opinion, a lot of people make a mistake, including myself. I was victim, not victim. I made the choice to mindlessly go shopping. Why? Because it's Saturday. This is back in the, well, why do I have to go shopping Saturday? Well, because it's Saturday and I like to shop on Saturday. It's my habit. I've been shopping on Saturday since I'm 10 years old. Blah, blah, blah. It's like a throwback. And many, many times people actually have plenty of that, that thing or whatever. This is geared for the folk, not the person that could go out and spend all they want and go, live in the store. if you could contain, I see, I have sales resistance as I've gotten older. I've gotten, into a habit because frugality was a developed habit for me. I wasn't born frugal. Let's just get something perfectly clear. I didn't, come into this world with a frugal mindset. No, I didn't care about frugality when I was 6 years old. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even care about it when I was 20. But then I started caring about it when I was a school teacher and saw that I had more month than cash. Ah, and the bills have to be paid, right? And food has to get on the table. Ah, different world, different world. So then I started to learn tips and tricks. And then I remembered certain things. Let's say my mother or heard about, other relatives, like, maybe grandma might have done type thing. Then as time evolves, okay? So ask yourself the question before you leave the house on a Saturday. I didn't say don't go out. I didn't say don't go shopping. Everybody's going to do what they want to do. Everybody has their right to do whatever they want to do as far as things like shopping and stuff. But if you are struggling to make ends meet, and you are trying to find little tips, tricks, and ways besides looking in between the sofa cushion or the chair cushion to find extra change. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that because many times people can find things there. I'm just saying, But seriously, I mean, ask yourself: am I going shopping on, let's say, Roz's Tuesday or Janet's Saturday? Am I going shopping because it's that day and you're used to it out of habit? And if you go, examine, do I really need that stuff? This is all, very, very intricate. Only you can answer that question. And I didn't say don't go enjoy the mall. Go walk around the mall. Malls are like a great experience, especially for inclement weather. One thing great about the mall, you could get you walking in the winter. I used to live across the street from one years ago. I used to live literally around the corner and across the street from a mall. How tempting is that? Just saying, just saying. Didn't even have to drive, just walk to the mall. And I'm telling you, on the bad days, I mean, weather-wise, fantastic. So that's it. I mean, just know what you're doing. And this is just being more mindful, making intentional, deliberate purchases of stuff is very important. You will see that in the long run, it really adds up in the end. If you add it up, look back, examine your recent past. Did you make any mindless purchases for the sake of, because it was Saturday or Tuesday, or you were bored? You know what? I believe a lot of people shop out of boredom. I'm not discouraging shopping. I believe in, a good economy. I'm not saying that, but examine the right reasons why you are doing something. Is it the right reason for you? Is it the wrong reason, perhaps? Only you can answer that question. In the meantime, this has been Jan from New York City. Thank you so much for listening. I really do appreciate you. Don't forget to come back for the daytime version of me, Monday through Friday, 5 a.m. Eastern. I'm going to close out the show as soon as I find my closing out, and I'll be back with invisible wave. Have an amazing, fantastic remainder of this evening, a wonderful upcoming weekend. Come back next Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Take good care now. Bye-bye.